Hello, beautiful friends. Heather here. This transmission is an activation for purification and healing. Right? Amazing. Purification and healing. And this is big time light. Big time. We've got the seraphim are with us. Yep, there's big light, right? You can see that. We've got the archangels, of course. Lord Melchizedek is with us. Mother Gaia, source energy. And I'm being encouraged to speak a little bit about my healing and purification process. So hi, I'm Heather, get to know me. So when I woke up, like when I officially woke up, it was the beginning of the pandemic. And I was on a lot of medications. Because of my soul blueprint and what I chose to experience in this lifetime, I was exposed to some pretty unmentionable things starting at the age of 3 months old. So having endured those things, I had this thing called cyclic vomiting syndrome where I would start throwing up and couldn't stop. And I mean, I had a rare disease specialist at UCLA, and we couldn't, so many tests. I mean, I was doing this my whole life, right? This throw up thing. So, I mean, I'd been through so much testing. I would start throwing up and end up in the hospital sometimes like 6 times a year, all over the place, wherever I was traveling. It didn't matter. It didn't care where I was. And I remember even telling my doctor, it has something to do with my solar plexus. I know it does. You know, it's that energy center. Well, it did. But anyhow, so I was on a lot of medications when I woke up. I was not a vegan at that time. And again, that doesn't mean you should or shouldn't be a vegan. We're all completely different. So what resonates for me might not be the same for you, right? Because we're all completely different. But my diet was different, the meds, everything was completely different. And immediately when I woke up, I knew I can heal myself. I just knew it. And so I started saying to myself, thank you for my healing, thank you for my healing, thank you for my healing. And immediately my diet changed. So I say immediately, but yeah, I guess it did immediately, but it didn't change completely right away. It was a gradual process. Like a few things changed, I got used to that. Then a few things more changed and I got used to that. And I knew, I'd know when it was coming. I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to be eating dairy anymore. Wow, okay. And then, you know, sure enough, then that day would come and I wouldn't be eating dairy anymore. So my diet changed, and I was also on thyroid medication because my thyroid was all out of whack. And I remember saying to my doctor, I said, I'm going to heal all of this. And she is so amazing. But she was like, yeah, I'll be really impressed if you can pull this off, Heather. And I was like, yeah, you'll see. So thank you for my healing. Thank you for my healing. My diet changed. Obviously, my habits changed. I started meditating. My sleep patterns changed. I just started listening to what I was being guided to change. And I accepted and allowed those changes to happen, which is not easy. We all know that, right? Because we've been doing whatever we've been doing for quite some time. But I embraced all this change. And sure enough, my doctor called me because with the thyroid, you have to get your blood drawn. You can't just stop taking medications, right? So I had to get my blood drawn. And through that process, finally, she called me personally and was like, what have you been doing? How did you do this? So really, it happened rather fast. And I'm not saying to just stop taking medications. I'm not a doctor, and that's absolutely not what I'm saying. But for me, I was able to talk to my doctors, and we had a system where I titrated down off of medications, observed and looked over by my medical professionals. And I got off all the medications, and I did it fast. I mean, they were all just like, wow, girl, how'd you do that? But I listened. And as far as my diet, I was called to eat certain things, which were benefiting my healing process. You know, they were things that I needed, my body needed to heal. So we're all incredibly different, but listen and go within. So there's that part. And I kept saying, thank you for my healing. Thank you for my healing. Thank you for my healing. And I envisioned my body healthy and strong. I absolutely envisioned it healthy and strong without medications, functioning as it's supposed to be. And I would say that, thank you for my regeneration. Thank you for aligning my DNA and activating my DNA. I mean, full send, full send. So, yeah. And then as I've been awake now for a while, you know, I work with one of my best friends, Lisa, and her and I were channeling, and I was like, all right, teams, like, what do I need to do for my body to help purify my body? And they were like, oh, you have gallstones. And I was like, gallstones? What? Why would I have gallstones? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. I had no idea that I had gallstones. No eat, Starbella. Hey, no eat. Lay down, baby. Anyway, so gallstones. And then I was like, well, what do they want me to do? And they gave us a cleanse. And so then I stepped into it and I did this cleanse. And I even asked them, I said, how did I get gallstones? And they said to look up the emotional aspect of what could cause gallstones. And it was like anger and resentment and like, you know, holding in anger and all this stuff, which, you know, clearly was the path I had been walking. So, anyway, so yeah, so I did the cleanse and oh my gosh, I had so many gallstones. Unreal. And then on top of that, like a month and a half later or whatever, I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to do it again. I checked in. It was like, yes, do the cleanse again. And so I did it, and I didn't have like, that day wasn't as, you know, explosive, whatever, of a result. And I was like, gosh, what's happening? Is it working? Is it working? And Lisa and I were on the phone, and she heard purification in process. Purification in process. So I was like, okay. And then sure enough, I went to the bathroom and boom, more gallstones. I had more gallstones than the size of your gallbladder. No joke. And I had no idea I even had them. So yeah, totally facilitated huge purification through spirit on that as well. So good stuff. And the reason we're doing purification and healing right now is because we need this. We need this. We need to be purifying and healing our bodies. We're going through huge crystalline light body activations right now. That's what's happening. We're releasing the densities and the carbon-based structure in our body, and we're activating our light bodies and our crystalline structure. And in order for that to happen, we have to clear out and purify the densities and the dark spots. And that's a process of healing. So this is all about purification and healing. So let's get into it. Oh, there is so much big light with us, you guys. The seraphim. Oh, I love the angels, you guys. Who doesn't, right? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, they're so amazing. Ah, they're saying, open up your heart space. Call in the light, breathe in the light. But que te tu te la hama me que te tu te que te to rama e moi que te tu tu era makatas e que te to la he moi que te tu matatas e que te so to era me que te tu matatas. Call in the angels, they're saying. They're saying, call us in. Work with us. We're right here all the time. Pero que te tu te la he moi que te tu matatas e que te so to era me que te tu te que te to la he moi que te to matatas. Yes, there are many beings of spirit here to help us. Prekete tu te ramata kate tu te kete tu te kete te te tu ore kete kete are kete kete ore kete 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 ore kete kete ore te to ore kete kete tu te kete 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 ore kete kete mo ning no ning ning mo ning ning no sa te Prekete tu te le he moe 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 kete tu ora moe keta se kete tu le he moe moe kete tu te kete te se kete ore moe kete tu te le ha ma keta se kete tu ora ma kete tu tas. There's more. Sit up straight, call in the light. They're saying to set your intentions daily. Thank you for my purification. Thank you for my healing. Thank you for guiding me to my purification and healing. Ground your light. Ground, ground. Picture the roots coming out of your chakras, out of your earth star chakra, out of your root chakra. Pero kete tu te la hoe moe kete tu tora mata ta se kete so tu la he moe moe kete tu tora moe kete tu tare moe kete tu la hama me kete so tu mata tas. E kete so tu la he moe kete so tu me kete tu tora mata tas. E que te asa tu me que te tu la hama e ko te hoya ra mo he mo ama que te tu te la hama me que te to tora moe que te to que te la he o que te to tora matatas e que te so tora me que te to te la hama que te tu te que te to te la he moe que te Saint Germain just stepped forward, and Lady Portia and Archangel Zadkiel with the violet flame. Remember the violet flame. That's transmutation. That's bringing forth purification and healing as well. I am the violet flame, manifest and in action. I am the violet flame, manifest and in action. I am the violet flame, manifest and in action. Pero que te tu te la hama ma que te ko tu re he moe te ro he moe hama ma que te hace que te tu ra matatas. Thank you all so very much. Thank you guys so very, very much. Yay! Purification and healing. Light body activations. This is getting good, huh? Oh, how was everybody's Lionsgate? We're still in the portal. Amazing, good stuff. Yes, such good stuff. Blessings to you guys and your family and your friends. Just want to say thank you so much for your continued love and support. There is a donation link down below. This is like my favorite thing to do these videos, but it doesn't pay. Although I can't say that. I have had 6 donations since I started. In the last 8 months, I've had the 6. So thank you to Lisa, Lorena, to Jennifer and Jenny, and Middle, and Dennis. Thank you all so very much for your donations. Thank you all. I love you so very much. We're doing it. Yay! Blessings to you and your family and friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.